Bangalore and that, and Baba suggested, 12 universal center, 12 universal center, and then one is Beramangla. You visited Beramangla? That is in Karnataka state, Baba had more than 500 acre of land. But before New Life, I think so, Baba, he sold that land, for 10 rupees per acre, 20 rupees per acre. Most of the land free he distributed. Today, through this Sufism group, they donated the money. And one guy, Venkoba, he was with Baba, Venkoba. He was with Baba, Krishna Nair and Venkoba. They were with Baba. And Venkoba, he also got 1.5 acre land from Baba. He was a Baba lover, and he used to stay with Baba also for 2-3 years. And 1.5 acre land, Baba just donated to him. And by the help of Sufi group, they constructed the Baba Center, huge Baba Center in Beramangla. It is situated in the Karnataka state near Bangalore, 39 kilometers from the Bangalore. That is the Universal Center of Meher Baba. Then second Universal Center, Belgaum. That is also in the Karnataka state. Baba had 24 acre of land. 20 acre it was in the Baba's name, and 4 acre the land was in Mehra's name. After that, what happened? Just Baba disposed all the land. He gave one Baba lover, Vishnu's relative, Vishnu Devrukkar. He was the Mandli member. And Baba transferred that land in his name. And Baba told, just you become the caretaker. Don't sell the land. As a caretaker, you can look after the land, cultivate crops and everything you can do. But what he did, bad luck, he sold that land. He sold that total land, he sold. Then what happened, 2 years back, the purchaser, the 3 partners are there, and one of them, the person, he came to me and he said, I heard, they are not Baba lover, but we heard that is Meher Baba's land. And just we want to construct some center, Baba Center, small Baba Center. 20 acre land, now it is disappeared. Some people, they took encroachment or what they did. But 4 acre land, what was in Mehra's name, Baba, when he went for the New Life, he stayed in that place. Mehra's name was there, and one house is there, but now these people, they demolished that house, and Baba and Mandli people, ladies Mandli, they stayed in that house. Now that house is not there, but the guy, he came to me and he said he will construct the Baba Center there. And then he constructed Baba Center there, 625 square feet land. Construction is there, built up area, and he promised me he will just donate to the trust. But that place is the open space, and it is difficult to transfer in the name of the trust. Now they are thinking how to do the transaction through the government. If they get success, then they will donate that 625 square feet land to the trust, constructed. Baba Center is there. Last time, just we went there. Janus was there. Joina also, she came, and Zahra was there, and about 57 people, they participated, from Andhra state they came. And just one thing happened, I donated one Meher Baba statue in Nanded. Nanded is 10 hours from here, about 500 kilometers. Sai Baba temple. And Baba statue was there in Sai Baba statue and Meher Baba statue. Then that people, about 2 years, they are continuously, they were after us, take Meher Baba statue. We don't want Meher Baba statue here. Only Sai Baba we want. Then what we did, I told one Baba lover from Hyderabad, just take that statue from the Nanded, and then just we installed that statue in this Belgaum Baba Center and Big Baba photo. And the inauguration was taken place there. The one queen and king of Sawantwadi, Baba, he visited their home, and when Baba he went to the Belgaum, the king and queen, they gave their premises to stay for Baba, and Baba stayed there. And that their granddaughter or maybe grandson, they came to us. They were also there, and 57 people were there, and really it was a good inauguration we did. And 625 square feet land, maybe they will transfer to the trust. And that is the important place, because 23 days in labor phase, new life, first Baba stayed there in that place. And that same place we got one well is also there, Baba's well. And second thing, Mandla. Here Baba had 24-acre land. Behramangla, more than 500 acre of land. It is also dispersed. Third number, Mandla, Baba had 107 acre of land. 37 acre, the one Mahendra Chaudhary, he donated to Baba. There is also one story about him, one incident. Baba was in Nagpur, and Mahendra Chaudhary, he committed the murder. When he committed the murder in Mandla, the police, they were chasing him. Police, they were after him, and he just got scared, and he came to Baba in Nagpur, 2 o'clock at night. And just he wanted to tell Baba about that. Now police are chasing him, police is after him. Now what should he do? He was Baba lover. Then he told to Mandli, and Mandli said, now Baba will not meet you. It is 2 o'clock at night, and Baba is in seclusion also. But Baba, he heard that, and then Baba called the Mandli member, and Baba asked who is there, and they told the Mahendra Chaudhary, he came from Mandla. Baba called him inside 2 o'clock, and he told Baba, just I committed the murder, and now police, they are after me. What should I do? I don't know. Then Baba said, just go to the Mandla and surrender before the police, and I will take care of you. Don't worry about anything, I will take care of you. And he went to the Mandla, and just he surrendered to police. They arrested him, they put him into the jail. After case was going on, and then he got free from the case, from the court, and he donated 37 acre land to Baba. 37 acre he donated, and remaining land Baba he purchased, and that was 107 acre of land. Then what happened, on that land, like our Samadhi, Baba's Samadhi, same replica is constructed. Baba's well is also there, and since 25-30 years, Bauji was also after that, to get that place, because Bidi Jassawala was there. Bidi Jassawala, Jal Kerawala, and Dadi Kerawala. Baba gave them, Baba made them in charge, to look after that land, and they made the deed, private trust, and then deed, and the Mahendra Chaudhary was appointed as a caretaker for that land. After that, nobody looked after that land, nobody went there, and these people, Mahendra Chaudhary, he started selling that land illegally. It was in Baba's name, Meherwan Seriarji Irani. Baba's name was there, but they started just selling illegally the land, and they did that. Some land, government, they took in sealing, and the remaining land was 37 acre of the land was remaining, and it was in Meherwan Seriarji's Irani. Then just Bauji also, he tried. After Bauji, now I am trying for that. And then the last year we made the agreement with Mahendra Chaudhary's grandson is there, Dhirendra Chaudhary, just give us 4.5 acre of land, and the remaining land just will give to you, because in that 4.5 acre land, Baba's replica is there. Baba's veil is there. Baba's name is there on the veil plaque, marble plaque, and the Meher Kuti. It is the date is mentioned 1940. 1940. The date is there. Then just we tried that. We made the compromise in the court, Jabalpur High Court. Then the guy, he gifted us 4.5 acre land through legal documents. After that, just the message spread in the mandla. These people, they got 23 acre of land and 4.5 acre we got. And then everybody, they became conscious, and reporters and that, they started, giving newspaper against of them, and this lot of tamasha drama. Now it started. 2 days back, again I went there. The collector, they called us for the hearing. The hearing took place, and the collector said just now this land was in the name of Mehruban Sedarji Irani. Then give us the proof where Meher Baba said, this land should go to the Avatar Meher Baba PPC Trust, Ahmednagar. Now we have the will and that, but the lawyers, and they said it will become more complicated. Don't submit the will, we'll manage. Now in different way we are showing, this land is the private land, and it is not a perpetual public charitable trust land. It is not in the name of Meher Baba Trust yet, but when the mutation will take place, then the land will transfer into the trust name. That thing is here. That was the Behramangla first universal center, Belgaum second, then third one is Mandla, fourth is here Mehrabad, that is universal center. Fifth one is in Kaigaon Toka. Baba had his ashram. Baba shifted his ashram in Kaigaon Toka. It is 55 kilometers from here, Aurangabad road, Aurangabad side, and that is the fifth Meher Baba's universal center. Baba, when he shifted in 1928 to the Kaigaon Toka, there Baba, he leased the land, 6 acre of the land he took on lease. And then 6 months Baba stayed there, 5.5 months I think, so not 6 months. And afterwards what happened, when they leased the land, Pendu, he did that lease agreement and everything, and then afterwards they paid money in advance. Baba used to pay 5 years lease, advance money he paid to the guy, and the guy, afterwards he denied, and he said, now give me the more money, otherwise leave. Then Baba said to Pendu, now we will leave, we don't want to stay here because the guy is dishonest, and if the person is dishonest, we don't want to stay here, and we'll shift this ashram to the Mehrabad. Then Pendu said, now we paid the lease money, we will take back, it is better to take back. Baba said, don't take, just forget about that, and then Baba shifted to Mehrabad. When Baba was in Kaigaon Toka, our Meredith Star and his 2 disciples, they came to Kaigaon Toka, and they stayed there, in Kaigaon Toka with Baba. Baba gave one room, it was temporary room, tin seats and that. Baba gave one room to him and one to his 2 followers were there, ladies followers, and they were there. Baba at 11 o'clock night, just Baba came out, and the one Mandli member was there, and Baba told, just knock the door of the Meredith Star, and it was done. And the disciples, that 2 ladies, they came out and they said, Meredith Star, he is doing the meditation, that's why don't disturb him. After 1 hour he will come out, and then he will meet you. To Baba. Then Baba, he smiled, and then Baba and the Mandli person, both they went in their room, and this is the tradition, rituals, the Shariat, Orthodox takes us the very far distance from the God. That's why God like natural and simple life, He never wants just, his lover should do the meditation and yogas and orthodox and that. he never likes that, you know. And why? Because the Orthodox traditions, Merit star, even the God came and he was knocking to his door, but he did not open the door. He was late, too late. That is the story of Merit star in Kaigaon Toka. Then what happened, you know, there was one Hansotia, the Gustaji Hansotia's brother. He was from Indore. He was also staying there, and he was staying there. And when there was the thousands of scorpion, snake, cobras in that area, because river, big river, and then all they used to remain there. And if anybody used to get bite of a scorpion, then they used to come to this Hansotia, and he used to make the medicine, mantras, mostly mantras he used to do, and he used to say person will get cured. And that was the imagination of the people, and then people also hypnotized, and that, and people used to think, yes, they will they got cure. Then what happened, you know, one day he was bitten by scorpion, and then he started taking name of Sai Baba. Help me, Sai Baba, help me. Sai Baba did not help. The pain was unbearable, a lot of pain, suffering. Then he stopped taking name of Sai Baba, and he started taking name of Meher Baba. Then afterwards, you know, he did not get cure. Then he started taking name of Baba Jan. Then Hazrat Tajuddin Baba. Then Narayan Maharaj. And whole night he was repeating like that. And in the morning, just he got relief. But the 12 hours taken place. And then he went to Baba. Baba came, and he went to Baba, and he said to Baba, you know, Baba, just, you know, I got bitten by a scorpion, but just I was taking your name, but you did not help me. No, I did not get help from you. Then Baba said, what happened, you know, just our conference was there. And all the perfect master, they also came in that conference, and I was also sitting in that conference. And when you started taking name of Sai Baba, then Sai Baba wanted to help you, and he came out. And then you stopped taking the name of Sai Baba. Then you started taking name of Meher Baba. Then Sai Baba thought, now Meher Baba will go and he will help you. And full night you were taking the name of different masters and different Meher Baba. That's why nobody came to help you. That's why it is important we can follow only one God, take name of one God. But we are human being, and most of the time it happens. And this incident also, it took into Kaigaon Toka, you know, the important incident. Baba's father, Seriarji Rani, he also came there in Kaigaon Toka, and front of 500 people, you know, he bowed down to Baba's feet. That was the incident in Kaigaon Toka. And now we'll also try for the Kaigaon Toka, where Baba was staying. Now one temple is there, you know. The picture is also there. Baba is standing outside of the temple, and near that, you know, we'll try to purchase, you know, some 20,000 square feet of land, and we'll make Meher Baba memorial hall or memorial tower. Something we'll do that, you know. That is the, and then Matal Beach. Then other places in Goa also Baba said, you know, but Baba never purchased the land in Goa, but Baba declared, you know, the Panjim is the universal center in Panjim. In future, maybe somebody will do that, you know. But what we know, myself, I am doing that, going to the different places, yeah, and we are doing that. Satara, the Baba's accidental place where 1956 the accident took place. We tried, myself and Craig. We used to go to Mantralaya ministry, and then we submitted all the paper. 99% we succeed, you know, to get that PWD guest house where Baba stayed, and Baba played the cricket. Government, they agreed to give us that 38,000 square feet land, and just in return we can exchange the 38,000 square feet, and one we can construct the one PWD bungalow guest house for the government, and we agreed for that. And then they said, just now we'll do the work. You can just submit the check. Something they asked 22 lakh rupees for the check, and we went there in Satara, and the new development took place. The local MLA, the member of the assembly, elected person from that area, he got the knowledge. These the people, they got the government land in his area. Then he got upset, and then he wrote to the government. He wants that land for the hospital purpose, for the poor people. And now that case is pending in the Mantralaya. Then that time what we did, for trust, we purchased 3.5 acre of land opposite side. It was that time the land was cheap. Today is very expensive, because now highway is there, national highway has gone there, and now it become very expensive land. But 3.5 acre land is there. And then there is one Baba lover, Dr. Vasudev from Panchgani. He looks after Baba's cave is there in Panchgani, and he looks after that cave also. Then just we made him the in charge. He made a drawing, everything. And now just Baba's prayer hall will construct there, Baba's library, and maybe small canteen. The map is there, design is there, and we'll see to do that. Where Baba visited now in Oklahoma, Prague, I think so. They did that. They purchased Baba's hospital, and accidental place 1952, and same thing we'll do here also. In 1956 the accident took place, and we are trying for that also. And in Hamirpur and other places also, many places Baba visited, and people, they are trying to purchase the land and make some small platform in that place, or make a small Baba center and install Baba's picture, photo, and people, they are doing different places. And all over India also, many places Baba visited. And we have to see that the local people, which city Baba visited, they should take care of that, and they are doing that, many places. I don't know about abroad, people are doing or not. It is difficult, to purchase land and do something. Now just I will talk about the incident, my stories about Baba. You like my stories, childhood stories, or some other stories? I can tell that my childhood stories. Okay. uh, just 1957 we came to stay here according to Baba's order. Once Bhauji was with Baba, and Baba said, to Bhau, you are here with me, and your family, children, and your wife, they are staying in Nagpur. I want to call them here, and they can stay permanently here. Bauji said, no, they are very happy there, there is no need to call them. But Baba said, no, it is my responsibility, and I will call them. And then Baba, he called us. First, just we stayed there in the Mehrabad, Arangaon. Family quarter was there, and in that family quarter, when Baba started, the girls' school, that girls' school was started in that family quarter. Every day Baba used to visit there, Baba used to come. Then after that girls' school shifted, then Meher Ashram, for time being, for some times it was there. And then afterwards, Meher Ashram, Baba used to visit that house. And after that, Sawak Kotwal family, they came to stay. And then after Sawak Kotwal family, they left. And then we came to stay in 1957 to Mehrabad. 57, Baba visited our house along with the Mandli. Male Mandli, they came, all of them. And Baba also, he visited. And that time, Baba, he visited in each room, kitchen, dining hall, living room, bedroom. My mother, she was cooking some dal pulses. She was cooking inside, and Baba, along with Mandli, he went inside and he asked my mother, "What you are cooking?" And my mother said, "Baba, dal I am cooking." And the lid was there, and Baba said, "Open the lid and show me." And then my mother, she opened that lid, and then Baba bent it, and he saw that, the boiling the dal. Then afterwards, Baba, he visited in each room, and in bedroom he sat for 5 minutes. Also in our washroom he visited, and there was water in the copper pot. And Baba asked my mother, "For what purpose you are using this copper pot?" And my mother said, "Baba, Ayurvedic way, Ayurvedic said, the copper pot is good for the taking bath. That's why I use that copper pot." Then the water was there. Then Baba, he put in his hand in that copper pot, and then afterwards Baba left. 1960, the Arangao Center's inauguration was there, opening up the Arangao Center in the same premises, and Baba also visited there. And second time, then he visited our house in Mehrabad. Two times he visited our house when in a procession, the Arangao people, the Baba also walked with them in procession. And that time Baba, he visited each person's house in Arangao village. Each house he visited, and it was 1960 he opened that center. But after that, what happened, this health center, and that was started constructing. That's why our that time Ted Jetson, he did not know. Baba, he opened that center. That time they demolished all the buildings, old buildings. There was one lady, Wallu. You heard her name, Wallu. She was Mandli member. She was also Mandli member. She was from the village, Arangao village, illiterate lady. Baba also took her to the France and different places also. And our Mehrabad pathway, that all the trees she planted. All the trees, Walu she planted, and then she used to pour water every day. She used to bring water on her head with the pot from the well, and she used to pour water to that trees, and according to that, the trees are grown like that, And afterwards, when Baba went to the new life, Baba told Walu, just she can stay in Pune with Gai Mai and that family. So for some time she stayed there, and then she shifted to Arangao, and she was staying in that near family quarter. One room was there, and Baba also visited in that small room. Now that small room is remain there, in Mer Health Center. Opposite side there is one mud hut, and that hut she used to stay there. Then after that, what happened, we were staying in Mehrabad, Arangao, and just Deepavali day was there, festival, and my mother, she used to keep all the ornament with Padri. Padri was our caretaker, and she used to keep all the ornament, gold and silver, everything. And because of the festival, my mother, she thought, to just bring the ornament and wear that, and she did that. And the night time, about 5 to 6 robbers, they entered into our house. Myself, I was small, my mother, sister, and mother, three of us, we were there. And that six robbers, they entered, and what they did, the wall was there. They broke that wall, they made the hole, and then they put the hand inside, and they just opened the latch from inside, and then they entered inside. And then they just started taking all the ornaments from my mother's neck and that, and they did that. My mother, she got scared, but she woke up, and then they started running. My mother also ran after them, but it was very dark that time. The electricity was not there, and they ran away. In the morning, just Padri came, and he saw the fingerprint on the wall, of the robbers. He informed Baba, and Baba said, don't inform to the police. Don't make the police case anything. What they have done, they have taken the impression of Rama, sanskaras of Rama, what sanskaras she brought from her native place, her mother's place. They have taken everything. That's why now tell Rama, just forget about anything. Then afterwards, Baba was taking care of us. Baba appointed the night watchman, day watchman, and then Sidhu Kamble. You heard the name Sidhu Kamble. He was the Mandli member also. And Baba told him, now you also become the night watchman, and just whole night should not sleep, and just do the night duty. And he was doing the night duty. After sometimes, just we got scared of the robbers and that, and it was difficult for us to get sleep also in that. Then Baba called us, and Baba said, then one thing you can do, just Upper Mehrabad, today that museum is there, and Baba's study hall. Then Baba said, just stay there, and that is the good place. Then my mother, she agreed to stay at Upper Mehrabad. But what happened, Mansari, she told my mother, just one ghost is here, and night time that ghost, he does the night watchman, and he comes, and then he will knock every day. He will knock the door, and when he knocks the door, you have to tell, just go to the Mansari. Then the ghost will come to me, and then I tell the ghost, go to the Meher Baba. Then he goes to the Meher Baba. Jalu Gulu and that Mehru and Zarin, the four ladies, they used to stay there, Kekobat's daughters, and that they were also there. And the same thing, Mansari said, the ghost goes to them also, and they also tells, go to the Mansari. And then they come, he comes to me, and then I tell, go to the Meher Baba. Then he goes to the Meher Baba. That's why don't get scared, but every night he will come. Baba appointed him as a night watchman. Then we got scared, and then Baba called us in Merazat, and Baba said to my mother, now you like that place, now you stay there. My mother then just, she lied to Baba. She said, no Baba, the railway track is there, and when we go and we cross the railway track, maybe we'll come under the train, that's why it is scary. That's why we don't want to stay there, because she also scared of the ghost. Then what happened, Baba said, then shift to the Khushru quarters, and then we shifted to the Khushru quarters, and since 1963 to till today, we are staying in Khushru quarters. And Baba told my mother also, never move from that place till her death, and that is the important. And we are staying in Khushru quarters. Baba also used to give us the different orders, same orders like the Mandli member. He used to tell, just he was not allowing us to go to any relative's place, and any marriage, anything, And also he told my mother also, never allow any male member in home. Mehrabad also, when we were there, that was Baba's order, never allow any male member in home. And Baba was not allowing her to go to the Arangav village also, and even for grocery or market purchase, she never went there. And Ahmednagar, when we came there, same thing, Baba gave the order. But what happened, once Adi was our caretaker, Mehrabad Padri, he was our caretaker. Ahmednagar, Adi became our caretaker, and he used to look after that. And what happened one time, Pukar, I think so, most of Pukar, Parmeshwari Dayal Pukar, and Sitaram Chaurasia. Both they came in compound, trust compound, and they went to Adi, they met Adi, and then they came to our home. When they came to our home, Baba's order was there, not allow any male member. And my mother, she thought, now he is the old time Baba lover, and if I don't allow him, he will get upset. Then what to do? Then my mother, she gave them 2 chairs at veranda side, and they sat on that chair. And my mother, she said, I will prepare the tea for both of you. And they felt happy. My mother, she gave the tea to them. And next day, Baba got that message, Rama, she broke Baba's order, and this Pukar and Sitaram Chaurasia, they came in Rama's place, and Rama, she also gave the tea to them. And then Baba got very upset. Then Baba called three of us and Adi. In Adi's Chevrolet car, we went to the Mirazat. And then Baba, he started scolding Adi. You are not taking proper care of the family. I gave the responsibility to you, but you are not doing anything. And Adi said, Baba, I was inside. Both they came, they met me, and I thought now they left, But I did not know that they entered in Rama's side, And Baba just scolded Adi, and afterwards he scolded my mother. Why you gave tea to both of them, and why you allowed them to come inside? And my mother said, Baba, I thought, they are the old time Baba lover, and if I don't allow them, don't say anything, don't give tea, they will get upset. That's why I did. Baba said, you have care of them, but you don't have the care of my order. And what is this, And my mother apologized, and Baba said, next time, never do such type of the thing. Then second incident took place. Madhusudan Punda, Ramkrishnan from the Pune Center group, 25 people. They came in one big van. They went to Mirazat for the darshan. Baba called them for the darshan purpose. And while returning, that time, Nagar Pune road was the single road, very small, like a small street. And these people, they came there. That time there was no restaurant on the road, no hotels, and people, they never liked to go into the hotel or restaurant. They used to bring their tiffin, food with them, and everybody, they brought their food. And while returning from Mirazat, they had Baba's darshan, and they came in Kushru quarters. They came in Kushru quarters. Baba's order was not there, never allowed to anybody to eat there, come there. But these people, they came and they ask Adi, only because water is here, we'll sit here, we'll take the lunch under the tree, and then we'll go, we'll not disturb anybody. And Adi thought it is good idea. And Adi, he told them, just, my mother's name is Rama, Rama's side, veranda, all you can sit. And they sat there near on veranda, and they started eating the food. Then what happened, Diwali, that time also Diwali festival was there, and my mother, she prepared, the sweet dish and some salty also, and she thought it is good to distribute them, and she distributed them to all people, 25 people, and they had the food, they washed their hand, and then they left. Next day, Baba got the message, and Baba called four of us, and then Baba scolded Adi. Now again you did same thing. Last time this incident took place, again you did this, and Adi did not know what to say to Baba, because it was his big fault. And then he allowed at Rama's veranda, and that was also the second mistake he committed. And Baba got very upset with him. And then Baba told my mother, why you distributed the sweet to them? And my mother said, Just Baba, I thought all they are also the old time Baba lovers, Baba, Madhusudan Punda, Subhadra, or Ramkrishnan, More, many Sinde, Salve, many were there, and that's why I distributed. And then Baba said, now this is the second time mistake, but in future never do such type of the thing. This is my order to Adi and order to you. Baba was not allowing Adi to any female member should come to the Adi's side, and he was taking care all the orders, as a mandli. Baba, same orders Baba used to give us. My mother, she was very fond of movie, and oftenly she used to go 5-6 movies in month. And Adi complained as a caretaker. He was caretaker. He complained, Baba, Rama oftenly she goes to the movie. And Baba said, that is no good. 5-6 movie in 1 month, you see, that is no good. Just I'm giving you the order only in 1 month, 2 movie you should see. And my mother agreed. Then what used to happen, if the movie is good, then she used to see 2 movies. But if movies are not good, then she used to keep for next month 4 movies. And she did that. Then Adi, he told Baba, he complained Baba. Then Baba called my mother and said, you are breaking my orders. I told you just only 2 movies, you see. My mother said, Baba, but if the movies are not good, then I keep for the next month and I see 4 movies. Baba said, no, in 1 month, 2 movies means only 2 movies. Never break my order. And then my mother used to follow that, and like small orders also Baba used to give, and he used to look after that. Baba never allowed our relatives there in Kushru quarters. One time, 1962 or 65, Bhauji's sister, her son, and the daughter, and one relative, 4 people, night 2 o'clock, they came. They had the Baba's darshan in Guru Prasad Pune. We were in Ahmednagar, and they came to meet us. When they came to meet us, night 2 o'clock they came, and that time there was no bell, nothing was there. They started shouting very loudly, and 2 o'clock Adi, he came out, and then Adi said, what you want? Bauji's sister, she said, I am Bauji's sister, and to my children and my relative, and just we want to meet the family, and then afterwards, the night we'll spend here, and tomorrow we'll leave. That time there was no hotel, nothing was there in Ahmednagar, and it was difficult where to stay. And Adi said, I will not allow you, because Baba's order is not there to enter into the Kushru quarters, and it was very difficult for them what to do, where to go. Then at last, little bit Adi, he melted, and he said, ladies, 2 ladies are there, I will allow them, but 2 gents, they can sit outside in courtyard. And they got very upset. Night, Bauji's sister and her daughter, they stayed in our side, and then in the morning they left, and they did not know about orders and this and that, and they got very upset, and they said, in future now we will never come, these people are not good, their attitudes are not good. And like that, the detachment came to us, from the relatives, from the families, and then we never visited to their place. Even their marriage, my mother's father died, my mother's mother died, 3 brothers, they died, but my mother, she never visited. And same thing happened with Bauji also. When Bauji entered to Baba, his 3 brothers, sisters, all they died, but Bauji, he never went. And that is the real detachment from the relatives, real detachment from the family. And Baba used to create such type of the incident, such type of the stories, and then people used to get detached from that. And this is the benefit. When we are near God, we stay near God, then God, he takes care of everything, and how to lead our life in the world, that is the natural way. Baba used to teach that, to the mandali, to everybody. Oftenly, the summertime, Baba used to call us in Pune, and then we used to stay there in Guru Prasad. In Pune, upstairs, there was very big hall. Bauji used to stay there. And when we used to go, 3 of us, then Baba used to tell Bauji, vacate that and stay with Pendu. And Bauji and Pendu used to stay in ground floor. And my mother, myself and sister, 3 of us, we used to stay on upstairs. Baba permitted us, when he comes in the morning session, afternoon session in the Mandli hall, then we used to sit with Baba, and Baba permitted me, you can come anytime, but when I am here, then just don't move, don't go anywhere till I am here in the Mandli hall. And then I used to sit. Twice I got the chance to play the cards with Baba. Once what happened, all the Mandli members, They were playing cards with Baba, and Baba said to me, "You also play." And Laris, they used to play that game, and Baba asked me to, "Do you also participate and play?" But I said, "Baba, I did not know the ABCD of the cards. What is the trump and club and diamond? I did not know, Baba." Then it is impossible. Baba said, "Just you hold the cards, and when your turn comes, your number comes, you can show to me, and I will tell this particular card you play." And then I used to do that, and that time everybody used to see my cards, and I used to say, "Okay," and Baba used to tell this, "Play this card." And then according to Baba's instruction, I used to play cards, and twice I got that chance, to play the cards with Baba. Up to age of 9.5, maybe quarter to 10, my age was there, and we used to eat with Baba inside with ladies mandli, my mother, sister, and myself. Three of us, we used to sit there and we used to eat there. Then Mehrasi said, to Baba, "Now Mehnat is grown up. Now he can eat with male members. He should not eat here, and Sila and Rama, they should eat." And then Baba used to sit on the table, also on chair, and everybody was there. And I lost the chance to eat the food with Baba. Then what Baba used to do, in male Mandli hall, when Baba used to come in Mandli hall, he used to call Duke soda. Baba was very fond of Duke soda. And then he used to tell, Dr. Gover, just with opener, open the bottle, and she used to do that. And then she used to pour that soda into glass, and half glass Baba used to drink, and half he used to give me. And my sister Sila was there, and I thought, just now this is Baba's prasad. Both of us we can share, but Baba, he will not allow us. Then what should I do? Then I just stayed Sila, and I said, "We'll go outside and we'll share. Both of us will share the Baba's prasad." And Baba just shouted very loudly, means Erach, he shouted, "Just sit down." And then I got scared, and I sat down. And then Baba said, "Just drink immediately." I drank that. And then Baba said, "Why I'm giving you this prasad, because you lost the chance to eat the food with me. That's why I'm giving to you the chance, and never share with anybody. Only you must consume, you must drink." And then twice I got that chance, to drink that Duke soda. And he was very fond of the Duke soda, most of the time he used to drink. One time, something was there, some work. Baba told Erach to go outside, do something. Bhauji also, and nobody was there. And Baba was alone there, and myself, I was sitting near Baba. And 15 to 20 minutes, I did not know what to do. Just I was looking here, there, and Baba's face, and Baba just, he was doing his work. His fingers just, it was handling very fast. And I did not know what to say. I did not say anything, a single word. Just I said, and 15 minutes, just I got that chance, to sit near Baba, and alone, Baba and myself, and that was the experience, amazing experience, But I did not know what to do, what to say to Baba, because the most of the time Baba's life, and he used to like the discipline all the time. And my nature was also like that, not to disturb, not to say anything. That's why we used to get chance, to stay in Guru Prasad, and Baba used to like. And Baba used to say, these both children, they follow all the disciplines, and they never make the noise, That's why they get the chance to stay in Guru Prasad and near Baba. Once what happened, Baba, all the time Baba used to tell me, sit near him, near his feet. And most of the time I used to sit near Mandli member, far distance. Then Baba said, "This is my order, you must sit near me, near my feet." And then I used to do that. And then I used to hold Baba's feet with one hand, and then I used to observe Baba. He will get upset or not, and then afterwards I used to hold with second hand, and both hand I used to hold, keep on Baba's feet, and I used to hold that, and then I used to observe that he will get disturbed, or he will get upset with me. But 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I used to hold his feet, but he never got upset. Then afterwards, when we used to go to Merazad, and then Sila was one side, I used to sit one side, and I used to tell Sila, you also hold Baba's feet, and she used to do that, and both of us, we used to do that, But Baba, he never got upset. He never paid the attention also, why, I don't know. Once I was in Merazad, and suddenly Baba, he said to me, just stand up. I stood up, and he said, to whom you love most? And it was sudden questions Baba asked, and I said to Baba, just I love my mother at most, and then I love my father second. And Baba did not like my answer. Baba said, sit down. Means Eras said, sit down very loudly. I sat down. Then Baba said to Sila, just now you stand up. She stood up. And Baba asked same question to the Sila. And Sila said, Baba, first I love you most, and then I love my father, and then I love my mother third. And Baba was satisfied with her answer. And Baba said, now you stand up. I stood up, and Baba said, reply this sentence, what Sila says. And then I replied. And then Baba said, remember, anytime I raise this question, what is your duty? Just say first Meher Baba, then the entire world. Always say, I love Baba first, then I love mother or father, whatever you want to say, you can say, but first Meher Baba should come. And I said, okay, Baba, I will follow that. And once what happened, Baba, Sila and Pendu, Baba was busy in correspondence, and Pendu said to Sila, Bhauji belongs to me, Bhauji is mine. And so he was teasing Sila, and Sila said, no, Bhauji is mine. And both of them, front of Baba, their just argument started. And after 20-30 minutes, Baba paid the attention, and Baba asked Pendu, what argument was both of you were doing? And Pendu said, I said to Sila, Bhauji belongs to me, he's mine. And Sila said, no, Bhauji belongs to her. Bhauji belongs to her, and Bhauji is her, not Pendu's. And Baba said, today is the really good time. Who belongs to whom, I will explain. And then Baba said, Mehernath belongs to me, and Sila belongs to Bhauji. And Sila said, no, Baba, I don't want Bhauji, I want you. And Baba said, now it is decided. Mehernath belongs to me, he is mine, and Sila belongs to Bhauji, Sila is Bhauji's. And Sila said, no, Baba, that is not good. Every year Baba used to call me for my birthday. Sometimes he used to celebrate on 22nd October, sometimes 23rd, sometimes he used to celebrate 21st October, and he used to say, today is your birthday. That's why I called. And I used to accept, okay, Baba, today is my birthday. Because God, there is no time being. He is beyond time. That's why whatever he used to say, I used to accept that. Then Silasi fought with Baba. Silasi said, Baba, all the time, what you do, you calls Mehernath on his birthday, but you never calls me. And then you sends the greeting, and I'm not happy with that. Then Baba did not say anything. But in May, Sila's birthday, 12th May, and then Baba called us in Guru Prasad. We went there, and 16th May Baba called, not 12th May. And Baba said first he hugged Sila, and then he hugged everybody. And Baba said, why first I hug you? Because today is your birthday. And Baba said, this is an excuse, because my birthday took place on 12th of May, and to please me, now you are telling today is your birthday. Today is not my birthday. My birthday is done on 12th of May, but now to please me, you are doing such type of the thing, because all the time you calls Mehernath, but you never calls me, and I am very upset with you. And Baba said, I am God. I know when your birthday is there. I'm telling you, your birthday is 16th of May is your birthday. And she said, no, I will not accept, Baba. But Baba said, I'm God, I'm telling you, today is your birthday. Then 5-6 times Baba said to Sila, and Sila, she accepted. Okay, Baba, now you are telling today is my birthday. My birthday is today. Like Baba is to change the date. With Mehra also, Mehra's birthday also, different time in Mehrabad also, if you see, is to celebrate in different time, different period also. His own birthday also, he is to celebrate in different time. When Baba's birthday was on 25th February 1936, 17th of February, I think so, the Upasni Maharaj, he came and he celebrated Baba's birthday in our trust compound, Kushru quarters, and it was on 17th February. Like that, Baba is to celebrate his birthday also, different day, different time. Mehra's birthday also is to celebrate that, because God is beyond time being. God always remains in present. He never remains in past and future. But we are bounded to time being, and then according to time we run our life. But God's life all the time, it is in present. 10,000 years back, what happened, he knows today, means no past. What will happen after 20 lakhs years, he knows today. That's why there is no past, no future for God. God remains all the time in present. That's why we have to accept what God says, that is the truth, and what is our mind says, that is all lie things, all that is the illusion. Then we are human being, but Baba is to teach us, just how to behave, how to lead the life, and on 75 years, God, he remains on this earth, and natural way, he trained to the mandli, he trained to the close one, what is worship, what is puja, how to follow God, and natural way, step by step, he taught the mandli member why the rituals are harmful, why the traditions are harmful, why the chariot is harmful, because chariot, tradition, rituals, pujas, worship, it takes away, far away from the God. And that 2-3 stories, one story I will tell because no time. Once the Memuna, Muslim lady, and Gai Mai, she was staying in Nagpur, and Memuna, she heard Baba's name, and she said to Gai Mai, I want to take Baba's darshan, I want to come there. And Gai Mai said, you come along with me, I will go to Ahmednagar and will take Baba's darshan. Baba was in Mehrabad. And Gai Mai and Memuna, they started from Nagpur. Now, Orthodox tradition, Memuna said, she just promised Gai Mai, I will not take the same one drop of water, no food, till I will reach to Mehrabad. I will take Baba's darshan, and then I will break my fast. But till that, I will not touch to water. I will not touch to any the snacks or anything. And they started from Nagpur. That time maybe 20 hours. Now it is 12 hours, 13 hours it takes, because express is there. That time train used to come, passengers and that, and then they started from there. And this lady, she has not taken anything. The platform also, each station, Gai Mai used to take tea, water, sometimes snacks. And then she said, Memuna, you are shameless lady, because I am going first time to meet God, and I am not taking anything. But many times you had Baba's darshan, but you are shameless, just eating and this, to observe the past. If you observe the past, you will get benefit. And Gai Mai thought it is really good. What he's saying, that is true. I am shameless lady, just eating. And this lady, she is really holy lady, because she observed the past. She promised that she would not take the single drop of water or any tea, and she observed that. And both of them, they came to Mehrabad. Gai Mai, she told, she is my friend Memuna, and she came, and Gai Mai told Baba, she observed the past. She said, till she will take your darshan, and then afterwards she will break the fast. And she is really very holy. But myself, just I am really shameless lady, because I was eating and that, and I came according to that. Baba, he gave the room to both of them. And in evening time, Baba called Memuna. He said Memuna should come and meet me. And Memuna, she was doing namaz. She was reading the namaz, and Guy Mice, she went there. And Guy Mice said, Baba is calling you, just come. She said, no, half an hour I have to do the prayer, namaz. After half an hour, tell Meher Baba, I will come. And then Guy Mice, she went to Baba, and Baba said, this is her love. This is, she observed the fast, that is tradition, not with love. See her love. God himself, for whom she doing the namaz, and that God is calling her. But namaz is important, tradition is important. God is not important for her, and this is the tradition. This is the orthodox, takes us away from the God. That's why what God says, we can try to obey him, his messages, his order, his obedient. That is the simple thing, natural thing. That's why God on earth, he comes, then he teaches that how to lead the life in natural way. One last story I will say, a small thing I will tell. Dr. Bharucha was there from Navsari, and Dr. Bharucha, he came for Baba's darshan. Baba called him 9 o'clock, he came 9:30. When he came 9:30, he got scared because all the people were there in Guru Prasad sitting, and he came late, and he thought, now Baba will scold me. That's why he entered inside immediately, and he sat before the Baba, and he forgot to remove the shoes. And he observed everywhere, and all the people, they removed the shoes and chappal, and just he thought, now just go outside, remove the shoes and come. And just he tried to stand up, and Baba said, what happened to you? Just sit down. He sat down by him. Baba said, where you are going? He said, Baba, just you called me 9 o'clock, and I came late, and I got scared. That's why, just I entered inside, and I sat before you, and I forgotten to remove the shoes. That's why I want to remove the shoes, and then I will come and sit in the Mandli hall. Baba said, don't worry, I am also in the shoes also. I am everywhere, I am in everything. Don't worry about anything, and just sit. Don't remove the shoes. That is Meher Baba. That is Meher Baba. Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. Jai Baba. Jai Baba.